Hello everybody, Torgal here, and welcome back to another episode on the Rails and Pipes pack. So, after the last live stream, I came back with a lot of loot, right? I just dumped all that into the double chest that we had in there, and then it actually took me quite some time to organize all this. And I'm quite happy how it worked. My goal was to not make this house any bigger, to fit everything in here, and I also wanted to have the kitchen. Because... well, I want to make some better foods, like I made one of these bacon wrapped chili here, that's going to give me 3 hunches and 1.2 saturation, so it's a little bit better, right? And so I made the kitchen over here from cooking for blockheads, so pretty much just a lot of iron. And now also in here, you guys see, the cabinet is full with all the different cooking utensils. This is pretty much all just bricks and a little bit of planks right here. Whoops, like this one. No, where is it? Right. You kidding me right now? There's a brick. There's bricks. There's bricks. And there's bricks. I remember these used to take iron ingots, but apparently that was changed a while back. So we have all the utensils ready as well. And the left fridge here is regular vanilla crop plus mop drops and snowballs. And then here I also made a little bit of salt and water. And this fridge over here is all the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff that I had from breaking the gardens all over the place, and also from what we planted here in the last live stream. I have not made the 3 foods up here yet. The corned beef breakfast, the thankful dinner, and the meat feast pizza. This is our lunch. Oh my god. Will you guys be quiet for a moment? Thank you. So this is our breakfast, this is going to be our lunch, and this is going to be our dinner. These are the 3 things that we're going to build a factory for over here, right? So in the stream, I explained that I wanted to plant everything that I made in the spreadsheet here. I'm going to overlay that real quick in case you guys missed the live stream, just to see how I came up with it. And on the right-hand side, it shows all the things that I need to plant, as well as also like milk and, you know, salt, water, and those kind of things. And the way you get this is very easily through this cooking table here, right? So if I, for example, look up salt, which is usually made from a pot with water. So even though I have water in here, let's take that out real quick and just dump it on the ground so it's not in the system. If I use salt over here, because I have a sink right here, I can just click on here and then like shift click to make a stack. So I can make this automatically via the sink here while I'm in the kitchen. Now we're gonna have to automate this a little bit differently for the factory, because I cannot just, you know, have a cooking table like that and automate it. It's not possible. I don't think so. And then also, of course, water. And if I had milk, which I want to get to today, I want to get a cow in a jar and put it here. So I have everything accessible right there, right? Then over here, oh, well, let's continue over here. I just wanted to have, you know, a little bit more decoration. Number one is I used the Java iron barrels and made them part of the wall. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to skin them with marble, but so I used the diorite. It looks very similar. The way you make this, you guys see, I organized my bags. I'm using the ender sac now with my bags inside of it. So in case I die and I cannot get my gravestone or something goes wrong, I still have everything in these bags. I have 3 now. This one here is always going to be empty. That's for when I go adventuring or mining. I have a backpack, you know, to put things in. This is the regular first one that we made that has tools that I don't need that often, right? So I put them away into here. Other tools that I'm, you know, regularly switch to are right here. And then this bag right here is for chisel little tiles. And I'm also going to in here probably have piping, you know, that I frequently need and so on. You guys also see I made a deco bench. Like this light right here is from DecoCraft. I wanted to have something else but torches, and this one lights up the entire inside here. It works really nicely. So, what was I forgot now. What was the... Oh, yes, right there. These things right here. The barrel painter, it's just wool. They're very easy to make. You just need one of these blank barrel upgrades, wool and iron ingots, and this one the same, just a different configuration. When you shift right click these, you can select what block you want. So let's, for example, oh, come on, catch up game. There we go. Let's take these applewood planks, right? And I right click this, it will now skin it that. All right, so that's how you select which one you want, and I want it diorite. So let's go back to that one. So it blends in. There we go. And the other one here, the barrel hammer, if you shift right click, you can select what design you want. Okay, so I can, for example, this is the default, and this is, I don't know, which one did I use this one? Block with window, I think so, yes. And I think you can even hide them. Oh, look at that. You don't get that. I think I actually like this better. Yeah, but what does it look like from the outside? Yeah, I still like it better. I'm okay because it has that little indentation. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good that I did this with you guys so you could see it. Alright, so let's put these away. And so, like I said, I organized everything over here and I put down these labels. In Sky Factory 4 in my series, they did not work, but here I have not had any problems yet. And I just marked. I couldn't put it... I guess I could have put it on here. Why? Oh, yes, I didn't put it on here because if I put it there, it would connect this glass pane and it looks funky. So I just put it above here and then I said, you know, I'm going to do the same on this side. So here we have mob drops. Just want to show you the configuration. These are all saplings and flowers that are not Botania. Then here we have all kinds of other things like sugarcane, cactus, seeds, beans, and the, you know, things that you don't cook with. Then here this is what I call my crafting chest. You know, all kinds of things that you need for crafting and so on. Then here we have other building blocks that are not in barrels. You can see I also got a bunch of obsidian. We got all the ores I need to process, all the gem things. If it gets too full, I simply just compact them via making blocks out of them. Here we have smelted ingots, and here's all kinds of wood products. Well, now you guys see, there is no mob, like other things, you know, all the things that we got from looting, armor, tools, and books, and all so on. I couldn't really fit them in here, right? I'm like, where am I gonna put this? Well, my hidden treasure trove. There's 6 more down here. So, these are things that I don't access very often. Also, over here in the corner, I got the market from Pam's Harvest Craft, because I don't need that very often, so I just hid it away for there. So this one right here is my rails chest, and I also put torches in here for now. So these are the things that we got from rails. This bee chest. Then this is a chest with random items that I'm probably going to use in the future, right? So these are things that I know I'm probably going to use eventually. The rolling machine, saddles, more horse armor, anvils, cauldron, and so on. Then this is my armor chest. I'm only going to keep 3 of these wood chats. I don't know if I ever need them, but we'll have 3. And this is my tools chest. These are tools for me, so I put them in here. I also put the broken shovel in here. And then this is gobbledygook that I will never use probably. Okay, all these other ender sacks. Then we got, I guess I have a blaze rod here that I will probably use. By the way, in case you don't know how to take items out of these, you can put that in your crafting inventory and then take it out. Just like that. This still is gonna remember that this is set to blaze rods. The only way to undo that is to make an ink out. And then you combine that with an ink out in your crafting inventory, and then it makes an unlabeled folder pretty much, right? Alright, so that is all hidden away here nicely. I like that a lot. Over here, I got a vanilla trash can. I know that I could just use the trash can here, but this is just as convenient for me than this. And if I need to sleep, like right now, I have my bed down here. Nicely hidden away. So now, you guys see the scaffolding right here next to me, because normally I cannot get out of here, right? Because this is so low. But that's why I put the scaffolding floor here, so I can climb out. And done. So this is my little hobbit hole here. It's not really a hobbit hole, my little cottage. Let's just call it. So, but it's time to get started with something. And that is, I would like, this is really just being playful. I would like to, I already prepared it underneath. There we go. I want to have something here so I can pump my ore down into the smeltery. It gets casted and comes back up here. So I don't need to run downstairs, right? I think that would be kind of cool. In order to do that, we're going to make our first pipes. First, the cobblestone structure pipe. I'm going to make a few of those. And I'm actually going to turn about half of them. This is going to be too many. Well, into these pipe plugs. So now we got 40 pipe plugs. And let me put away this blaze rod. There we go. And I'll show you guys what this is all used for in just a minute. Then I'm going to make some wooden transport pipes. And I'm going to make a bunch of stone transport pipes. They're a little bit faster, or I shouldn't say they're faster. The way Buildcraft pipes work is they have kind of friction, right? The longer an item goes through a certain type, the more it gets slowed down. Gold pipes speed them up. these right there. Okay? I don't really need to have it speedier because we're only sending it like 8 blocks or something down here altogether into the smeltery. But the cobblestone pipe will slow it down more than stone transport pipe. So that's why I'm just going to go with stone. It's easy to make, and they're not pretty or anything. They're just, you know, same recipe. Instead of cobblestone, you use stone. Alright, so now that we have all these, I still need to make 2 redstone engines. There we go. So now we have everything. I can't wait to get into the lasers and the assembly table, because then we can make the things right here. The pipe pulser, which is pretty much a redstone engine, but you can just clip it onto the pipe. But we gotta make some better stuff for that first. And the last thing I want is 1 slightly larger chest, just so I can open this. Let me show you here. When you place I actually think it will work here. Let's just get a block out. It doesn't matter. When you usually have something on top of a chest, you can't open them, right? But the slightly larger chest, you can. And if you have a chest that you cannot open, or an inventory, then you can also not pipe into it. That's something you need to keep in mind, okay? Alright, so right here is going to be our return pipe. So I'm going to put a clay insertion pipe here. Clay, it's just what it's made for. It's made to insert items into an inventory. If I just run with a stone pipe into a chest, the items will actually spill out instead of going into the chest. And on top of this one, we're going to put a crate. So this is going to be my return. Actually, I got it the opposite way that I need to set it up. There we go. This is actually going to be our extraction crate. So this is where we're going to put things in. So now I need to put a wooden transport pipe. Wooden transport pipes. I'm explaining all this, by the way, because there might be a lot of you that have never played with Buildcraft, because it's a very old mod. And yeah, a lot of people don't use it. Wooden transport pipes pull out of inventories. It always starts with a wooden one if you want to pull out, okay? And then we're going to put the clay transport pipe, and the rest I'm going to show you from underneath, because you guys see it actually connected. Actually, I can show it to you from up here. So I don't want these two connected. These are 2 different circuits that we're going to make. But you can use one of these pipe plugs, and bam. Now these 2 are disconnected. That's what these are for. You can clip a lot of different things onto these Buildcraft pipes. And then we'll put our return one right there. You can slightly see it, but it's okay. I mean, there's only so many things I can hide in such a small place. And we are going to make some facades for it too, or covers, I think they're called. So what did I say? This is my... yeah, this is the extraction. So right now we need to also come here and then take one of these redstone's engine and click it against there. And I cannot power this block, otherwise it will interfere with that. I guess we'll just put it here. And this should now... I'm pretty sure it is working. Maybe there's no... because there's no other pipe. We'll check this out in a second. I know that they usually start moving, and then after a while, when they get to a certain speed, they stop. So let's go ahead and set up the input first. So that's where I wanted to put the slightly larger chest. And we need to put a clay transport pipe on that, because again, that's what you use to insert. And then we're just going to connect this with stone. So now if I put items in here, they're going to go down into this, get smelted. And as long as this lever is off, so the redstone clock keeps going, it will get poured. And this is the correct cast, right? Ingot cast, yes. Okay. Now, to bring it back home or upstairs, we're going to put another wooden transport pipe here. And then I'm going to have to put the redstone engine right here. And we're going to put the lever right there and turn it on. And then we use these pipes to go back up here. And all this I should be able to hide pretty nicely. And it's going to come around right here and connect to there. Now, there's a lot of things that we need to plug here, like this one and this one. And this comes around here and this one. There we go. Now, these are 2 separated circuits and nothing will interfere with each other. And it is showing green. So let's go ahead and try this out. So if you put items in here, you guys see they're going to get pumped out. It does 1, I think, every second. But hey, for the smelting operation, that is plenty. And you guys see how it is slowly slowing down. You see the dirt is catching up to the cobble. And now it is at the... It's even slower. But I think there's a certain point. I think this is the slowest it is going to go. So if I had a gold pipe here, it would speed it up drastically. And then, again, though, slow down eventually to this. So if you go long distances, we're going to have a lot of gold pipes, you know, scattered throughout the network. So this is done now. Now let's see real quick if I can... Oh, I just sent the cobble away. I wanted to see if I can remember. Because here's another thing I wanted to point out to you all. If you're missing items in JEI, this is right now 112 pages. When I started sorting it was, I think, at 279 pages. But the way you do it, you click on JEI config and then you say hide ingredients mode. Bam. And now, for example, if I go to add buildcraft again, you guys are gonna see, you see how many items there are that are red. These are the items I'm hiding. These are all these facades. I mean, that's just silly, right? And it's not just them. There's other covers, facades. I hid like all the different tanks with liquids and all these things. So if you ever like, hey, I think there's a tank missing or something, just unhide it, find it. You can still craft everything, by the way. You just can't see it in JEI. Now, while I'm here, I should check here. Oh, you can't. All right. True. But I think I remember how it works. I think you take... it goes in here. I think you just take one of these and a cobblestone. Or maybe it is 2 cobblestone. I don't remember exactly how you make the facades. Okay, so I'm gonna have to unhide this real quick just to see the recipe. So unhide it, and then you need to say false, and now we can click on one of them. Apparently I cannot click on them either. Okay, let's do a U on these. Pipe plugs, how do you make... Do you need to make... I don't think you need to make them in the buildcraft table. If I... maybe you do. Maybe, yeah, I think you need to take one of these with the item you want in the assembly table. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and make one of these Stirling engines. And then we're also going to make one of these lasers. So I need 2 diamonds, 2 obsidian, and some redstone. Where is it? A laser. Let's go ahead and just make one of these, and then we need the assembly table, which I need a diamond gear. Let's go ahead and see. Blam, there's a recipe conflicts with iron gears, by the way. You can craft them, you just need to do it the long route, but that will be fixed in the next update to the mod pack. So a diamond, 1 more diamond. And some more obsidian. Wait, we already did that one. This is the one we need. Okay, so now we have all of these things, but we also need to turn one of these wooden transport pipes into a wooden kinesis pipe. And then we're gonna need... I don't think I can put the laser directly on there, so we're just gonna take a stone kinesis pipe, just like that. So where should I put this for the time being? I gotta sleep the night away real quick. And let me see if I have room down there. I just want to test this. This is obviously not going to be our permanent setup because we're going to use these lasers quite a bit. Okay, it should work here. So let's go ahead and set it up here real quick. So I'm going to put the wooden kinesis pipe right there. We're going to put this Stirling engine against it. And then we're going to take the stone kinesis pipe right here. And put the laser on the bottom. Why are you connecting weird? I don't know if they don't go upside down anymore. Let me try this again. So now it goes this way. Which is fine. Like I said, it's just temporary. And then we put this here. You want to have a 1 block gap between these two. that I found out. Okay, so I gotta grab a little bit of charcoal real quick. Or some kind of a fuel. Where'd all my charcoal go? Alright, let's just use these 14 here. That's fine. We got enough coal. I'll make some charcoal later. Alright, so we'll put this in here. And then I still need to craft a stick. Yeah, a lever, I mean. And we'll put this here. So now this starts, and this is going to make power. That's going to be pumped through here. Buildcraft does not interact with any kind of other power. In order to run these lasers, you always need to use Buildcraft power, okay? So, now let's see if I put this here and one of these. Okay, the wiki says it takes 3 structure pipes and one of these. There we go, we finally got it. And then we're gonna select the facade cobblestone. Weird. I don't know what the small one is. Looks not sure. And then we can also have whole ones. So let's just go ahead and make one of these. Now the thing is, these things just fall out into the world, okay? I can put just a chest next to it, and then we'll pick them up automatically when you have a chest next to it. And then these right here, you simply come... I don't really want to cover this up, but let's cover this up over here. So I can right-click. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put a whole cover over here. But just like that, we can cover this up and make it look nicer. Right? They are not dark like this one, but there's nothing I can do. I don't think we can color these. Now, I am not sure. I don't have a wrench yet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make one of these Buildcraft wrenches if I can take facades back off. Or if I need to break the whole pipe here. How do I make you? A stone gear and 3 iron. I got sticks and stones. Alright, let's just go ahead and make this. Kablam. What happened to the smooth stone? Did I put this away again? Again? I did. Da-da. And 3 iron, right? Yes. I am going to replace Mechanism with Mechanica. I think that's what it's called in the next update. I actually wasn't aware of it, but I was told by many different people that apparently it's a lot better, more server-friendly and so on than Mechanism. It's a direct port and it's supposed to be backwards compatible, so nothing should change on our ore generation. And also the machines and so on in case you already made them. So let's right-click, no. Left-click, no. Okay, so apparently I just need... Oh, look at that! You can just hit the facade itself. Very cool. I do want to make 3 and 1 more cobble. I want to try out these whole ones. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to place this. So let's take this off. Why do I only have 7? Wait, what's going on? Did it not make the... Oh, because this was still selected, guys. You gotta unselect it. If you have something selected from a previous recipe, it's just gonna make that. So that was my problem. That's why I didn't get a whole one. It just made the regular one. There we go. So let's put another 3 of those in here. Cobblestone. Now that it's unselected, right? And now I can click on this one and it will make this. And then I always just make it a habit. I forgot to uncheck it. And there they are. There we go. Now we have the whole one. And I want to put that one against here. And now we can put the top one on. And I guess I should even put one over here. I'm gonna just put a whole one because I am not sure if you can use it with a full one. Yeah, so that way we can see it, right? I think that's a lot better. And there we go. Now that we have this laser set up here, I redid the pipe over here a little bit. There's no more chest underneath this here, as well as there's no more redstone engine. And I also took the redstone engine out already and I made a couple more. Because now what we can do is we can actually put this in here and now make our pipe pulsers. And this is going to take a little bit longer. It takes more. I mean, of course, the more lasers I would have, the faster it is. But for our purposes right now, this is totally sufficient. You know, you got to wait a couple seconds for one of them to be made. So we can already do this one. So the way these work is you simply break this again, and you can put this against the on any one of these sides. The more you have, the more items you will extract per operation, and then you simply right click it once and you guys see now it's pulsing. That's it. So it's a redstone engine that you can put directly against the pipe pretty much. So this is how this works. And there's one. Let's go ahead. They shouldn't despawn. Put the same one. How am I gonna put this one? I'm gonna have to break this cover here real quick. Okay. Oh, that's the up. I can come here. Okay, there we go. So we can put this on here and do that. And now we can put an ore in here. I actually already ran a test when the redstone's engines were there, but I figured I'm just gonna show you guys with the pulsar. Oh, I gotta put this facade back. It keeps closing the door. It's funny. And you guys see it's pumping the items out. And they are coming down here. They're going in the chest. And then in here. And then as soon as the smelting gets poured, it will be sucked back out. There's another one. I don't want to lose this. There should be 2 more. Okay. So we'll just wait this out here for a second. I want to see one port on camera. Come on, hurry up. Do it for me. And then we're actually going to set up a coke oven. Because I want to start getting Cryosite. To be able to start making rails. Because with Railcraft installed, the recipes are different. You cannot make tracks the old-fashioned way. With just iron and a stick. There we go. It gets sucked out. And we're going to see this. Well, we don't see it right now, but it will come up here. And then go up into that crate. Takes quite a while because, like I said, these stone transport pipes are slow. If I would put in 1 gold, it would speed it up a lot, like right in the beginning here. But honestly, I mean, I'm waiting for ingots. This is supposed to just, you know, set it and forget it. There we go. You guys see, it's very slow with these stone pipes. But it's fine. It's a continuous process and it's working. So I'm happy about this. I like it. Our first little setup here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to make the Railcraft coke oven bricks. You need 26 for them. It's a 3x3 hollow. It shows you in the multi on the tooltip as well. Let's go ahead and get 26 of these. Oh, I didn't make a... Let's just make an iron one. That's fine. Hopefully I can remember this recipe on top of my head. There's a cauldron. I know I had one. And then I think we need 2 of these. And if I'm not mistaken, like that. Yes, an iron drum. I don't really want to make a multi-tank yet because our beginning demands for rails is not that big. We're going to put that into our rails factory that we're going to set up eventually. So there's the other 2 that I needed. So now this is off and I'm going to uncheck this just to make sure. And I'm going to turn off the engine as well. So just that it stops. It actually stops by itself. So I made a little room down here. It should be sufficient for our needs. And I'm okay with seeing the pipe running through here, right? I could have shifted it 1 over, but it's fine. I like it. I like seeing pipes. So I think the coke oven. So we're going to have a blast furnace and a coke oven in here. And I think the coke oven... We're going to put... Let's put it in this corner. So 1, 2, 3. Let's put a torch here. 1, 2, 3, and a torch there. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and set this puppy up. Well, that's too high, of course. It's only 3x3. And unlike immersive engineering, there's no reason to click it with a hammer or anything. And there we go. And it works the same way. I'm going to make just charcoal with this because I'm really just... I don't care about coke. I just want the Cryosite, right? But I would also like to automate this a bit. So I think we're going to put a... We're going to put a barrel up here and a barrel up here for now. But then I won't have any room for the... blast furnace, which I'm probably not going to automate, but let's just set this up and then we'll figure it out later. So we're going to have an extraction pipe on each one of these and a clay insertion going in, and I did this the wrong way. This one needs to be pumping out. What was that noise? Do you guys heard that? I am not sure what that is about. So I'm going to set this one here to shift right click, locked and always display data. And this one as well, locked and always display data. Because this one here is going to hold all our wood. And then here's the charcoal coming out. And then last but not least, we need to take one of the wooden transport pipes with a cactus screen. That's just smelted cactus. Oh, sorry. You need to put it in again. I forgot here. And that actually makes pipe sealant. Whoa, that scared me. So we're going to put one of these, and this is going to make a wooden fluid pipe and then a wooden fluid stone pipe. Now, with fluids, there's no no insertion, no clay pipe needed. Fluids cannot spill out of pipes. So that's really good. So where are we going to put this one? I think I want to... Yeah, why don't we put it right here? So we're going to have the extraction up here. And then this one right here. Now, this might actually work going directly into the drum, but I'm just going to put that one extra pipe there just in case. And let's get one of these. And plug this up. I don't think it can pump it back in, but just so it looks nicer, right? And then we're going to take our 3 pulsers. Ah. Luckily, we can just break this stuff. I really like that. Right there. Turn this on, and turn this on. So now this is going to fill it. Oh, I forgot. Well, let's see what happens, guys. I actually have not tested this yet. If this is full with wood, what will happen here? Will it spill out? Or will it stop pumping? I have no idea. So we're going to find out here as soon as I put the first stack in. I am pretty sure that I'm going to replace it with just a hopper going in. But let's see what happens. Now that it's full. Yeah, okay, so it does spill them. So we won't be able to use this here. That's the only downside on Buildcraft pipes, that unfortunately they do spill if... They're very dumb pipes. They simply just like, okay, I'm going to pump items from A to B. All right, it's your job to make sure that you have room in B. Right, so unfortunately there's nothing like, you know, when you use item ducts or conduits or anything, that it will only send items when there's actually room for it. So let's see, do I still have a wooden hopper? I don't want to use the iron hopper. Wooden hopper is perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and make one. And 5 of you. They actually cost less tick than vanilla iron hoppers, which is really weird. I don't understand why, but it's fine. And let's go ahead and switch. Nope, you. Let's break this. It keeps its inventory, which is nice. And we're gonna put that here. And then we'll put the hopper there. Alright, so now, of course, this is gonna fill up with a stack, but that is totally fine. And let me put this away. Alright, so how close are we to the first one? Did we... Oh, it already pumped it. Check it out. 250 millibuckets of Creoseed. And 1 charcoal up there. Very nice. So we got a little bit of a Creoseed automation, which is going to be very helpful. In case you're not familiar with what I mean, we can just come here to Rails. This is a regular Minecraft track, but when you look at this, you know, it takes standard rails, which you need to make in a rolling machine. And then you need these wooden rail beds, which is made with 4 wooden ties, and each wooden tie is made out of 3 planks with a bucket of Creoseed. Is this thing here just making random noises? I mean, I kind of like it. It adds to the atmosphere, right? Instead of this just being silent. That's quite cool. I like that. That's from that Dynamic Surroundings mod that I put in here. That you hear footsteps. Which, by the way, in case you're not familiar with, you can go under Music and Sound. And then here, it's a little bit overlaid. You guys see IC2 already put down. Oh, their sliders are the same. No. The footsteps are actually supposed to be down at 20%. I'm not sure why that changed. I don't mind hearing them a little bit. You just heard a snake, right? This is all just the Dynamic Surroundings. If you're in a savannah, you hear elephants, which is quite weird. Okay, so now that we have this done, I still would like to do one more thing today, and that is head into the Nether. But before we do that, I'm gonna take the glider out. I do not need the axe, but I'm gonna need the shovel. I made a slime sling, by the way, so I can just, you know, propel myself up in the air. And do we have baubles? We have a fire charm one, which is really cool, so blazes won't be able to hurt us. But before we do that, I'm gonna need to make a little bit of food. So over here, I'm going to sort it by hunger restored, or saturation is completely different because I think it goes by the number in the parentheses, right? So when I go by hunger restored, I don't know, you just never get more than 1.2. So this one right here has the highest food at 8. Let's see how many of these we could make. We have eggs, we have mushrooms, artichoke. I have 22. Am I planting those yet? I don't know on top of my head, guys. That spreadsheet is so big. This is bell pepper, and this is spice leaf, and this is soy. So we are not planting artichokes. So I want to make sure that I don't use them all up, or I need to go look for more. And then we also have veggie strips, again with artichoke. Or you can switch the recipe, but they're all the same for me. And we got chili on 4. Alright, let's just go ahead and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make 8 of these. Hopefully that will be enough. And melon smoothies. I'm gonna make a few of these, because I know I have a lot of this stuff. And just put them in the bag in case we need them. Alright. So we have all of these things. Let's put this in here. And I think it is in here. Yes. Flint and steel we got actually from loot chest. I didn't have to craft this one. And the sleeping bag I won't need or anything. Oh yes. And the other thing, of course, you want to bring to the nether is a couple stacks of cobble. And 30 torches should be enough. I hope it will be. Alright. So I put another portal down over here, the frame. I haven't lit it yet. I have not been in the nether. Hey, what happened to this one? Looks funny. Alright, I put it over here just so it's away from the house so I don't hear the vroom, vroom, vroom. And if pigmen come through, they will not hurt me either. So let's go ahead and put this away again. Put all of this in the bag. You know, if I lose these items, so be it. But at least I have all the rest of my stuff in case I die. And let's see what the nether is about. I'm still waiting on the loading. I hope that we're gonna get a good spawn. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I am always so lucky with my nether portals. Look at this fortress. It's so open. Huh. Okay. What do we got here? Nether redstone ore. Nether gold, lapis. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's still a little bit of a block lag because the nether is still loading. But give me the delicious nether quartz. Now we can make comparators. Alright. Don't need you. Oh, 14. Good. Put this here. And let's put this here. I don't really have any use yet. Man, that is amazing that my nether portal is right there. Okay, let's make this a little bit safer. Because I see a wither skeleton over here. How you doing, sir? Yo, over here. Whoa, he's fast. And are we gonna get a... I think there's a blaze spawner right back there. No, it was my eyes. I'm not gonna put down torches, guys, because I mean, the portal is in the fortress. It's not gonna be hard to find again. There's a spawner right there, and that's a pretty good location. Because it is underground. Perfect. Man, I love it. Well, somewhat underground. Alright. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention, I need the blaze rods to make blaze powder to make magma creams. In order to make the blast furnace. And this fire charm is really amazing, and this sounds very loud. Hostile creatures. Let's bring you guys down to 50, and I think I'm gonna lower my own ambience and environment. Let's bring this down to 80, and then I'm also gonna bring the player down to 80. So I'm hoping that the swing sound is a little less. Yeah, I think this is better. You guys have to let me know if it is still too loud or not. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill a bunch of blazes over here now to get myself a lot of the blaze rods. But I do think I want these guys to be blocked in a little bit more. Yeah, calm down. Can I do something here for them? Get out of my way. I just would like to make the spawning area a little bit bigger. I want to come out one more. We're not going to get the full 9x9, but it's fine. Hey, that's very rude. Stop it. Come on. Alright, like I said, I'm just going to close this off a little bit here. You guys see it. And then break all the fences here. And then I'm also going to break these here just to make the spawning area a little bit bigger. And I actually need this nether brick as well to make the coke oven. Here. The blast furnace. You need soul sand, nether brick, and magma slimes. And I'm going to pay more attention so I don't die, even though we have pretty good armor. Let's go ahead and eat one of these delicious meals. Yep, and I'll be back in the overworld as soon as I got this done here. I stayed over there until I started taking fire damage. My armor is really beat up now, and the fire charm doesn't have any more durability, so I'm actually going to take this off for now. And here are the spoils that I got from the fortress, from the chests and so on. Really cool is I got an antidote charm that auto-cures poison and wither, so that might be handy in the future. And of course a lava charm. So those are always nice to have. And then, you know, tools, armor. I even got a little bit of ardite and cobalt. And then this stuff here, sphalerite, pyrite. I just, you know, checked out what the things drop. We got more of these Rod of Elevation, and we got this here, Engraved Thunder, mode single shot. Charge and launch lightning orbs. So we're gonna play around with this here. At the end of the episode, I want to check it out. And you know, I'm gonna put all this away after the episode is over, not right now. Also got some glowstone, which is cool. But I only got 9 blaze rods. I killed a lot of them. And somehow I got really unlucky with this. I am not sure what's going on with that. So we're going to have to figure out a way, which I shouldn't say that. I already figured it out. We're going to use a squeezer to get more bang for our buck. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make this thing. And I think for right now, I'm just going to put... Can I put this here? Yes. I'm just going to put it here, guys. And then I'm going to put a lever in front of it because we're not going to use this very often right now. So I just want to do this for the blaze rods. And I need 9 blaze powder. Right? I think I have some slime balls. I think it's a 1-to-1 if I'm not mistaken. Let's just try it. So you put a blaze rod in here. And then we're going to chomp on this. And there we go. I got 4. You have a chance to get 3 to 4 of these blaze powder. And then you just redstone signal. So now do we get 1 or more magma slimes? I can never remember. Just 1. Okay. So, well, I could have just made them all. There we go. So I need 5 more. So that's going to be 2 more rods. And then we are good with that. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to hit the middle of this. You get stuck or hung up on these. This time I only got 3. But it should only take 1 more. I just want to make the most out of this. Because killing blazes is not really fun. We should probably set up some kind of a farm over there. So it's going to be easier for us. And I'm going to put this away after the episode is over. So it's not in our way. Oh yeah, and the other thing I wanted to do, I forgot. I want to get... where did I put them? Right here, there's a void charm. What I want to do is, I just kind of want to have these charms that I have. And carry them with me up there. So the lava charm, I think I'm always going to have equipped, right? The other ones I know are situational, right? If I know I'm going to fight another witch village or I'm going to kill a wither, I'll put that on. if we go, before we go to the end, we put this one on, and if I ever need to fight blazes again, I need to repair this fire charm. I'm not sure yet how we repair it yet. I know there's some anvils that we can make, but I just want to have these things with me, right? So let me put the rest of these away and this. And now we can go ahead and craft this. And that should be enough. Let me go ahead and sleep the night away, so I can go downstairs without getting into trouble. And like I said, I'm not going to automate this coke oven, this blast furnace, because I'm not going to make that much steel, right? So like right now, I'm going to make 8 steel if I need something made with it, and charcoal. Hopefully we have a little bit of a charcoal downstairs. But should I just use this one coal coke that I have here to just get rid of it? I don't know why I'm holding on to that, right? All right, so let's go downstairs. I like these bees. They're not the real bees. So now this one is 4 tall. I wasn't in the overworld, so I don't have any chunk loading or anything. So that is why this did not stay loaded. Now I am pretty sure this is going to connect when this is formed. So I want to make sure I put a plug on there before we form it. Right there. So it does not connect. And yep, I don't have 3 left over. Oh, I missed the middle one down here. Okay, there we go. I'm not only supposed to have 2 left over. There we go. It formed. Cool. This one doesn't connect because it cannot put. Oh, because no. So why did this not connect? Can you maybe not automate? Let's just check. See, this one connected. So just to make sure, I am going to put another one on the clay one over there. I don't want to risk it. So can I reach you from... That's gonna be hairy. There we go. That just to make sure, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and put the iron in there in our first coal coke. And then it's always divisible by 4. If you use charcoal, you need 4 charcoal per iron to make steel out of it. So I'm going to keep this going here, right? I could also... What I could do is run the charcoal... We're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. I think that would be fun. Let's do this here, guys. Let me get the pipes out again. So I want another clay pipe and a couple more of these. Okay, so let me just get rid of this. Right there. So we're going to pump out on the bottom. And then we're going to put a clay transport pipe here. So it will try to insert charcoal into this first. And only if it cannot put it into this, we're going to go up to here and then into the barrel. So that means, you know, if this one is full, it will store the rest up in there. I think that's a good idea. I need one more plug. All right there. Cool. And now we just put the pulsar back on there and done. And now we just gotta wait for... You guys, what I'm hearing here, it sounds like it's like gravel falling. Like maybe because I'm underground. I've never noticed this before and I was doing a lot of mining. Maybe it's supposed to like imitate that there's some cave-ins around you or... you know, sand slipping, gravel, and so on. It's kind of cool. Like I said, it always makes a steel ingot and a ground blast furnace. Like, I actually don't know what this is for. Bag of cement. Okay. I missed the first one coming out, so I waited for the next one. I turned off the pulsar so I cannot miss it again. Now we turn this on and we should be able to see. Yep, it goes in there. So like I said, if this is full or I have a different type, like if I'm putting coal in here, then the charcoal will just go up into the storage. So that's, I like it. Cool. Now, the thing right here, I just accidentally right-clicked it and I needed to change my pants. It was quite scary. So I guess I could have waited for... hostiles, but let's just find some innocent victims out here and test out this rod here. There's a piggy. And let's see what it does. Oh my god, look at this Pam stuff. Unbelievable. I thought that I cleared up my area, but there's more. All right, so it says charge and launch lightning orbs. So I'm going to hold down right mouse button and see what happens. It just vaporized the pig. And it hurt me too. Well, I don't know if it hurt me, but I heard like a the falling impact, whatever. All right, let's see how far we can do this. Hold still. Really? You're gonna hide behind this? Hey, can you hold still for a second? Oh my god, this is awesome. I like the thing. And now it's down to 197. Yeah, very cool. Let's see real quick. I'm just interested. There's anvils. We can make this powered diamond anvil, but it requires energy to repair items. Then we have a magma anvil. Repair anything using lava. What does it cost to make this? 2 gold blocks. We have an anvil. I did not bring any liquid magma. What? It's a magma block. Why is this called liquid magma? I'm gonna head to the nether real quick and see if I can find a few of this, and I want to make this anvil. I want to try it out, and I'm also going to bring a few buckets. I have 4 on the wall in the house. Yeah, our smelting works. It's super convenient. I like it a lot. Let's go and make these 2 gold blocks, and I have 2 slightly damaged anvils. I took one out from that chest underground, and it does show here that you can use it. So there we go. We got our magma anvil. Repair anything using... It's morning. Okay, yeah. Lava. So let's go ahead and try that out, because that would be really cool. I don't know if I would prepare my iron armor and stuff. I would just make new one depending on how much this costs. I think we're gonna put that right here. Okay. And do I need to right click this? Yes. Okay. So it shows 2,000. Wait, I put 1 bucket in. What? Okay. I don't know what's going on there. I only put 2 buckets in, but it shows 3,000. It doesn't matter. Let's see if we can repair this fire. Yes. Oh, and it used 1,700. Okay, and just curious, can I also repair this one? I sure can. And now it's empty. 200. That is really nifty, guys. I like that a lot. Iron protection 1. I maybe would repair these, but it's not really needed. So that is very nice. I'm pretty sure I tested this before. Let's put another bucket in here, and the last bucket I'm gonna keep for here for now. I don't think you can repair Tinker's tools. Yeah, they just go right to the right side. So this is only for non-Tinker's items, I guess so. But that is very nice. I like that a lot. Anyways, I think that is it for today. Let's just check our coke and stuff set up over here. It's 6. It is waiting on some charcoal. I actually never paid attention. When this runs out, does it reset the progress? I don't think it does. Well, we'll just wait this out for just a quick second. It's going down quite fast. It does. It does keep its progress. I just saw the 7th one coming over here after it got another piece of charcoal. So that is very nice. That's good to know. And I noticed this here. Check this out. This was in one of the chests in the fortress. This spells blaze fireballs and reflects gassed fireballs while held. Puts out fires on and around you. That is really cool. So next time I go to the nether, I'm definitely gonna hold this like in my offhand maybe. I'm not sure if it actually means it needs to be... it looks like it says it needs to be held. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to try this. And I got a heart canister. And Glitch told me this in the last live stream, and that's why we have 1 yellow heart. We can eat these, and that's gonna give me another permanent yellow heart. So now I got 12 hearts. Which is very nice. And we're up to 6,750 millibuckets of krill seed. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm having a blast in this pack. We're taking it slow, but we're getting more basics done. But next episode, we're definitely going to start with laying out the factory. I have big plans for here. As you guys can probably tell from the spreadsheet, that I put a lot of thought into how we're going to build this factory, or how we're going to automate, not really how to build it. I have no idea the look of the factory yet, but we'll figure it out afterwards when it's functional. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.